Tesla's China sales dropping to a three-year low last month. Eunice Yoon joins us this morning from Beijing with a look at the competition. Eunice.
Thanks, Andrew. Well, Tesla's share of the Chinese EV market shrank from 8.7% in September to 3.2% last month. So I took a look at some of the latest competition.
Tesla's newest direct competitor in the upper echelon of the Chinese EV market is China's Xiaomi. The smartphone maker's U7 SUV and SU7 sedan posted record sales in October, despite accidents that raised concerns about the car's safety. The EV newbie sold nearly 109,000 cars in Q3, compared to 170,000 for Tesla. Its EV unit just turned a profit for the first time. Late bloomer Leapmotor is pressuring Tesla too. The Chinese EV startup has been around for 10 years, but only this year started beating out its Chinese peers in terms of sales and stock price. Its C10 mid-sized SUV is priced roughly half of a Model Y. Leapmotor also has a JV partnership with Europe's Stellantis. Foreign companies not named Tesla barely make a dent in the EV market here.
Taking the title of EV sales champ in China this year is the Geely Yoon. It isn't a direct competitor to Tesla, since it serves the cheaper end of the market with its sub-$10,000 price tag. Yet it's an indication of where Chinese buyers are at, budget conscious, but looking for value. The Yoon's success highlights another trend: traditional automakers like Geely making inroads in EVs. That trend is turning Huawei into a more notable Tesla rival. The Chinese tech giant partners with old-line car makers like Seres, Chery, and Beijing Auto. The Aito M8, a Series model, has become a top seller among high-end SUVs. The Model Y is still holding up, though, ranking 6th in the overall market, but do expect even more fierce competition in this market. The Chinese government said that it is ending its tax rebate program for EV buyers at the end of December. Guys?
Eunice, two things. One, you mentioned Xiaomi, and you mentioned some of the safety concerns. What are they exactly?
Well, there were some accidents involving the Xiaomi cars, which were related to the driver assistance program. So because of that, the government here put in place more strict rules to be able to ensure that people were very aware when it came to using that driver assistance program. But since then, there has been a lot of interest still in the Xiaomi cars, and there has been an investigation into exactly what went wrong. Still seems to be very, very popular among the population here.
And then, Eunice, real quick, just in terms of the cost of a Tesla versus a Xiaomi or some of these other vehicles, and once you get rid of the rebates and the like, what happens?
Yeah. Well, there's going to be a lot more competition because one of the problems that you see with Tesla is really an industry-wide problem, and that is that the industry is very crowded. There are a lot of companies that are state-backed, state-invested, even if they're private companies, and we have seen some consolidation when it comes to sales, but there are still a lot of companies that maybe shouldn't be kept alive but have been not exiting. So that's one issue. And then also with Tesla, there's something that's specific that a lot of analysts talk about, and that is that Tesla's business model is different from a lot of the Chinese companies here. There are a lot of Chinese companies that are constantly releasing new models, and Tesla is not refreshing its models, and especially at the same pace. And so because of that, analysts are saying that it would be better, that Tesla would be better served if it was able to refresh its models more quickly.